This is part two, breaking down Menlo Ventures' 2025 State of Gen AI in the Enterprise, and this time we're talking about vertical AI. Vertical AI refers to AI systems that are designed for a specific industry, so Hebbia for finance or Open Evidence for healthcare. This is the market map of companies leading the vertical AI space. So you probably see a lot of names that you recognize, like Palantir for government or Harvey for legal. And this also gives us a good idea of how VC is thinking about this industry. By the numbers, vertical AI solutions are getting about 3.5 of the $18 billion in the entire Gen AI enterprise market, which is 3x what was invested in it last year. And the market that's pulling ahead out of all of them is healthcare. This is the chart of vertical AI spend by category. So you can see that healthcare on the left-hand side is over double the next market, which is legal. And the reason for this is because a lot of time in healthcare is traditionally spent on just administrative tasks. So after a doctor sees a patient, they have to then document everything. And the stat is that for every 5 hours of care, it takes 1 hour to document everything. So that makes this like scribe business something that is really appealing to doctors. Outside of healthcare though, we're seeing vertical AI solutions in almost every space. And you might think, why can't you just use ChatGPT for something like that? But it's actually a lot more complex than that. When you're working in specific industries, not only are they often highly regulated and you need access to super specific information like medical journals, for example, but you also can't afford to have the hallucinations that exist with a chatbot. A company's ability to deeply understand a space and also fit into existing workflows is super important and something that a lot of enterprises are willing to pay for. So while originally I feel like a lot of the sentiment was that OpenAI or Anthropic is just gonna come in and take over this market, I actually don't think that that's the case anymore. And sure, they might go after certain markets and win. I think like coding is a really good example of that. But I still think that all of these companies are gonna exist. Vertical AI is the smallest category in all of the AI application layers. So next up, I'll talk about horizontal AI and departmental AI.